Welcome to part number 65 of Gran Turismo 5 A-Spec. This is the moving Chicane, and today we're doing the Gran Turismo All-Star Series, because I'm an All-Star. Let's get our game on. Oh, yeah. Anyways, here it is, GT All-Stars, and for this I'm going to be using one of my B-Spec prizes. And the answer is yes, Abstract, you have to level grind. I'm taking care of some of that. And what's up, Ben? How you doing? Somebody! Yeah. See, you're an all-star. You know what's up. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we actually have some pretty heavy hitters in the front of the field. I was afraid that this would be a series full of, like, GT cars with a sprinkle of LMPs somewhere in the middle, but no. This is actually a pretty stout field, I must say. Oh, I know Arthur, by the way. I know it's GT Sport on Twitch. I have a problem finding GT5. I don't know why. Which is weird when it comes to setting up games for some reason, like, and in setting up tags too. You can't put your own tags anymore. You have to go to through a set of tags that they set up. Hey, Sean. Yeah, this is Assetto Corsa. Exclusive footage of the new Assetto Corsa Competizione update. Holy crap, that guy was slow. Oh my god. I'm so used to driving the Red Bull Junior at Suzuka and GT Sport that I kind of forgot how to play this game. Hey, Pleb King, how are you? You expect the R92 and the Sauber to become issues in the series? Eh, we'll see. And Pleb King, how you doing? If they become issues, all we need to do is just upgrade the tires. Go from racing hards to like mediums, probably. Oh, have you? Okay, well, did you have the same kind of competition though, like pure LMPs and stuff? Because I think the default rivals in this series, if memory serves me right, if you start the console up, is half LMPs, half GT cars, like Corvettes, Vipers, and things like that. Yeah, in this game, the GT1 has way more performance points than GT6. I think it has like 690 compared to like 660 in GT6. That was quite the pass. Thank you, sir. So everybody who watched the stream yesterday, the GT Sports stream yesterday, where I did the Red Bull Junior race at Suzuka Daily Race C, I finished second this morning. I did a race this morning, I finished second. Here's why. I forgot to save the replay, but because I would have showed you guys, maybe in a private video or something, but those who actually care, but this Brazilian dude causes the big one in turn 1. He goes from like 4th to 2nd. I had a bad start from pole. And then he takes out the leader, the guy who took the lead from me. He just takes him out, and so I go into the grass to avoid the carnage, Ferrucci style. Fall down to 8th, and I know I'm the fastest car and fastest driver on track, and I'm just pounding laps away, trying to catch the leader, and I hit the wall coming out of Degner 2 on lap number 9 and lose a lot of time. Talking about losing time, I just lost a bunch of time there. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Oof. Oh, you tried the R89C? Nice. I would consider using it, but eh. Also, I know the engine sound isn't super realistic in GT4, but I really like the sound of this car in GT3 and 4 more than in this game. Hey, Barney. Well, that's Rookie League for you, Abstract. It's an idiot test, just get out of rookies. And you basically learn how to avoid bad drivers. Because there's actual consequences in iRacing, unlike GT Sport. Although the FIA races now have damage, but it's only limited damage. Yeah, the engine in GT3 and 4 is just, it's orgasmic. Like in this game, it's just like Arthur said, it's just even though I know that the engine sound is not realistic in GT3 and 4. But it sounds so goddamn cool. I don't know. I don't even think I was in last week's cat lobby. Or if I was, I think I left early. I don't remember. Well, the double hairpins don't set up for good overtaking. And they don't have a good flow. That's the reason why. I don't like them. It might be interesting in like a qualifying perspective, but in a race perspective, they're not good. At Autopolis, I don't remember racing at Autopolis. Or if I did, I don't remember running into you. Plus, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. There's one particular driver who's way worse than you are, Abstract. Like, who never learns from his lessons or anything, but it is what it is. From a driving personality, yeah, I mean, that's the reason why IndyCar went and changed the IMS road course. They wanted to, you know, improve the racing aspect. Like, the only good race that I could really recall from the F1 days is probably 07. Oh, look, the race where the Ferraris didn't dominate Indianapolis. How about that shit? There we go, we win. Like I said, man, I think you're way too hard on yourself. Oh, if you guys are wondering what the replay was for the 24 hours of Nürburgring A-Spec, I was just doing some level grinding or money grinding, I mean, and then I wanted to get a nice shot of these two Audi R8s together going down the straightaway, but extended cars in the photo mode just really don't look that good up close. Oh shit, the game started. I better go back. I was adjusting something. At least I'm in time. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to adjust my chair real quick. What difficulty are you playing F1 CE on? You see, I had F1 CE for like a little bit, but then there was a point in time where I lost all my games. Like most of my games on PS3. Which was unfortunate, so I don't really remember too much of F1 CE. Although my earliest memory of F1 CE was when it came out because my cousin and his uncle had it. Oh, yeah, my cousin and his uncle had F1 CE. And they were Italian, so you know they're a big Ferrari fan, so they had the Ferrari... They had the Ferrari banners all over their living room and stuff. Oh, you're driving in Ferrari at F1 CE, I see. Hard 100% full race weekend damage on tire wear on no ABS TC because it was allowed. Okay. Oh yeah, there was like the Monte Core test and some other stuff too. I totally forgot about that. Well, we're up to third. So wait, you test with Super... Wait, okay, I remember the Monte Core test, but did the test basically affect the contract you got in the beginning of the game? I always thought you just started off with a crap team. Then again, this was like 2011 when I actually bought the game for myself, and I was crap at F1 games. I'm probably still bad now. Oof, don't have the downforce to go full throttle to the final corner. And I broke way too late. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm doing so sloppy in this race. Okay, so on hard, you have to be a test driver no matter what. You can only go to Super Degree, Midland. Oh my god, Midland. Wasn't that Spiker? Or Midland's a completely other team? I remember Spiker was the team, or unless Spiker... unless Midland became Spiker, but... I remember... I think it was Winklehawk who, like, led a couple of laps in the Nürburgring in the wet. It was. Okay, Midland is Spiker. Got it. Alright, thank you. Oh, Spiker bought Midland from 07. Then Force India bought Spiker. Did any of you guys watch the Yeah, the Winkle Rock. Yeah, that's a MSTF1 reference. Any of you guys watch the radio? I don't know what it's called, like the team radios or whatever. Because I know I was gonna call it Radioactive, but that's a NASCAR thing. The team radio highlights on the F1 YouTube channel, because they're freaking hilarious, especially when Kimby like gets stuck behind either Stroll or Perez, and he's always just like the Force India or whatever the fuck they call themselves now. It's so damn funny. It went Jordan, Midland, Spiker, Sahara, Force India, then Racing Point. Oh yeah. I still call them Force India. Everyone calls them Force India. You came in second in a Super Aguri. Was it raining? Were the conditions terrible? Did a lot of cars DNF? That's the only logical explanation I can think of. Racing Point, Force India, Stroll Motorsports. Yeah, it's Stroll Racing. Just got home from the Nürburgring trials. The Yuji Ide praises you. Hey, Ramon. But yeah, I mean, Perez just brings the money, dude. You have subscribers, Rishi? How did you get a second? What? How did you get a second with a dry race and a 1 DNF in a Super Aguri? It was easy. It was Ide, unsurprisingly. 2-stop strategy rather than 3-stop like the rest. Really quick at Montecourt. Okay, that explains everything. You know what's amazing? That because it's the F106 game and, you know, they probably don't have time to, like, redo the cars or redo, you know, the drivers or whatever. Or maybe they just don't want to because they wanted to use the drivers from the start of the series. You have Yuji Ide the entire game. It's not like you have Yuji Ide then gets replaced by... Who the fuck replaced him? Was it like Anthony Davidson or Sakon Yamamoto or something? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was like Davidson that replaced him. But yeah, you still have Yuji Ide the entire series, which is glorious. We're a long way from level 38. Alright, next race. At the Nordschleife. Oh boy. Did I say round 4? Or round 3? I don't know. Playing GT4 while watching. Nice. Oh, but guess what, Ender? I didn't obliterate the field today. Today, I tried the race again. This one Brazilian dude took the whole field out, or like the front runners out, so I had to take evasive action, fell down to like 9th. I had to play catch up. 2 laps to go. I nearly had the leader, but I hit the wall out of the Degner 2, or whatever the fuck it's called. I keep forgetting. Anyways, it hit the wall. Lost time, couldn't catch him. And the leader was not the quickest guy, but he was doing enough to stay in the lead. No, 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 no. Right there, Armco, or right there, Armco. Alright. We have a whole racetrack still to catch them. A whole like 11 miles or so. We're good. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Dude, those cars are so much fun at Suzuka. And here's the thing. That race could get me to an A+ rating. Which is my biggest problem with GT Sport. You can do the same race over and over again and get a high rating. So, I could get to an A+ rating doing one race that I'm really comfortable at, and then the rest of the races I can just lose rating because I suck at them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking, but that's the truth. I gained a whole bunch of DR yesterday. Like, I have like 40,000 DR, I think. Cool, I'll check it out later, Ben. Thanks. You got to A that way? Oh, okay. So I wouldn't be the only person doing that. Alright. I see. I mean, it's part of the game, so I guess I don't feel that bad then. Well, we got a little 4-car train here. I'm surprised that the Sauber still has second. I thought the Bentley would catch up to it. Oh, Tsukuba, do you remember what car it was? Was it one of the daily race A's, like N100 or something? Because the FIA race at Blue Moon with the Red Bulls really boosted my DR a lot. I wonder if these guys are actually like lifting and hitting the brakes here on this little straight. Diminishing returns on all cake fat. Okay. MX-5 and GT86 semi-dirt. Oh, I remember the GT86 one at Tsukuba. It was like, what, 10 laps or 12 laps or something? 17. Okay. I was way off, but hey. Close. Hey, Sandwich, what's up, man? $17, maybe 10. Oh, okay. Well, I know for sure it was over 10 at least. It had to be between 12 to 17. I do remember that race. I never won it because I always got paired up with, like, Lester, and I got paired up with some other people who clearly had H patterns and were able to shift way faster than I ever could because of that. Because I think it was a spec race with no modified transmission or anything. Which, speaking of which, tomorrow's update for Goodwood, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, dude, they are fun. One makes are really fun because it's all driver skill, in my opinion. Hey, Daysinian, how you doing? Not today. That conversation was way ago. But yeah, one makes are fun. That's why I like the idea of the GR Super Cup. Because it all comes down to driver skill. It's not people choosing one car that's clearly OP in qualifying or whatever. Everyone has the same tools at their disposal. Sure, there's still some you know, unbalances, but that's mainly down to hardware. Yeah, so like the Red Bull race, it's fun. I just wish that there was more fuel wear. Because tire wear is fine, you know, the tires don't wear out that much on the Red Bull Junior. I just wish that the fuel wear it off a little bit more. I just wish that the cars got super lightweight towards the end of the race and you're able to just shred a bunch of laps, you know? That's what the real fun comes down to. Although I did improve my qualifying time this morning. I watched the Kai 25. Don't really watch him too much, but I saw his qualifying run at the Red Bull race and kind of took some pointers from his video. I don't speak about GT6's playthrough because I did a playthrough only one person knows about and it was god awful. I'm gonna do GT6 right after this game, my friend. Perez? What? You can unlock Villeneuve's 97 Williams and Jerez? Really? Didn't know that. Well, I wouldn't know because I never really played too much of F1 CE. We're going back to the old school. Yeah, going back to the beginnings, but doing it right this time. I know there's like classic cars starting with 2013, I want to say F1. I know that's the game that kind of started doing the classic cars. It was that or 14. I think some of the classic cars were like DLC and stuff, or pre-order exclusives. TMC on the moon. Yeah, I like the FIA format too. So you said recently accepted that I'll never be a top 16 boy. So why even bother? So I've been getting into dailies. I mean, you might, Rishi. Just practice, dude. There's some new top 16 people, from what I can see. You know, in our region, some new guys every once in a while in the top of the top 10 superstars. So I would argue that there's always new blood out there that's gonna come and probably make the show where last year's people don't. So keep trying, man. That's all you can do. But yeah, the FIA races are a lot of fun. If I ever get to A+, or even S, my TMC account will basically be an FIA only account at that point. I'll probably make a new account for dailies. Yeah, 13, then 17, 18 had class. Okay, I was right. It was 13. I was right. How do you meet the S requirement? But even if I get to A+, that's just gonna be, when I get to A+, that will be my exclusive FIA account. Top 10 manufacturer and nation of your region. Oh, so in Rishi's case, he was in the top 10 in Florida. Is that what I'm guessing? Okay. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing that. There's way too many people that play GT Sport in California. I was surprised at the number of Cali guys that were at Vegas when I went. Stemming all the way from like SoCal to even to like Central California, like the rural parts of like California. Oh, the USA? Oh my god, really? So the only way you could, like, plebs like us can be in the S ratings is if we're top 5 in our manufacturer. So the only way we can really do it, BMW USA, yeah. We have to choose like a shit manufacturer and just do good with them. So I gotta sign up with Peugeot is what you're saying. Who the hell uses Peugeot in the Manufacturers Cup? If it was by state, you'd be top 1. BMW isn't shit. Well, you're not shit, Rishi. Yeah, time to get good. You're not a bad driver, Rishi. You're really good, so that's why I'm not, I'm not too surprised that you got to top 16 or 5 or whatever the hell. But damn, if it's all of the United States, if it's all, like, it's all the USA, that's insane, dude. You're the only person in Florida age group 50. That's how old you put your PSN account. Well, then again, you can't compete in an FIA if you're underage. I don't think you can. I think the terms of service says, like, you have to be 18. Parents account things. That was Ender for a while. Well, the account name was like, I don't know. I forget who it was. Oh, you just can't go to live events. Oh. So what happens if, like, hypothetically speaking, the top, you know, the top 20 superstars or whatever in the region, what if they're all, like, kids? So then they just go to the bottom 20 who are all, like, meet the age requirement? You can't anyways because you're not 18. Also, with fake mustache, yeah, I'm 50. Aren't you close to being 18 anyways? Third best of Brittany? They go to the top 20 that meets all the... Oh, okay, I see. You're not 8 years old. If you were 8, you wouldn't be this good at GT Sport. Unless you're like... And your sentence structure and your vocabulary and everything wouldn't be this good. Unless you're somehow a child genius. Weight advantage. Oh, it was your grandpa. Okay. Interesting. So your grandpa used to play PSN? Or he just made it because you needed your parents to do it, or whatever. Oh yeah, your grammar isn't good. There is no commas, no periods, no question mark. Yeah, you're right. I'm just talking out of my ass. You were an alien on GT2. I was trash at GT2 when I was 8. I didn't even know what a racing line was. I would literally take every corner like this. And not understand why I couldn't get gold. I think it was IC10, which was the double 90-degree corners in... There is no course in GT2. It's all like a test course or whatever, like made-up courses. Anyways, I remember when I was a kid, and I looked at the demo to see how you get a gold, and I think it was a Supra, right? And I remember the Supra got some oversteer coming out of the last corner. And so I was like, oh, that's what you have to do to get gold. So I remember when I took the last 90-degree corner, I remember I swung the car so wide and I swerved to act like I did the same thing as the AI did. And I was just like, why am I getting a bronze still? I did exactly what they did. That was stupid. Your grandpa was good at Tomb Raider? Nice. You let your dad do everything in GT4? The only game my dad and I used to play together was like... Now that I think about it, I think it was Need for Speed V Rally. Oh, what'd your dad get you? You never got past IA-15? Yeah. IA-15 was a bitch back then for me. Because the Nürburgring was like intimidating. I would get scared to drive on it, even though it was a game. Just because I was like, I don't want to sit here for another 8 minutes. Now, I don't even mind. Grand Tour game. I'm really sorry to hear that, Barney. Hot Pursuit 2? Ooh, that's your favorite NFS? Mine's is still MW, but I still like Hot Pursuit 2. I was watching Arrow play it the other day, and dude, I was like, fuck, I forgot how good the soundtrack was for that game. And I forgot just how much fun the levels are for that. Why am I sorry to hear that? Because the Grand Tour sucks. It's just a shitty version of Blur. Well, at least, I mean, I don't know. Everyone has their opinions. I played it before. And I remember, it was at the the Los Angeles Auto Show, and I remember the people from the Grand Tour, the people from Amazon, I think it was, Amazon Gaming or whatever company made it. I remember they asked me some questions. They were like, overall, what did you give the game? I'm like, 6 out of 10. They were like, can you give us some comments? I told them, yeah, it's basically a ripoff of Blur. And they looked at me, they were like, Blur? They're like, what's that? I'm like, it's like a Mario Kart game for adults, where you drive like Lamborghinis and stuff, and you can pick up power-ups and you drive on the streets, and you know, it was a lot of fun. This is only fun if you play with friends and maybe if you do some drinking. That's about it. Wait, why are you farming this Fuji 1000? Nothing wrong with farming the Fuji 1000, but I'm just curious why. I mean, that race is fun and all, but damn, that's a long grind. GMC was found dead 2 days later. If Jeremy Clarkson heard me say this, he would probably just make fun of America, and I would just laugh because it's so funny when he does. Like the best episode of Top Gear, because I don't really watch the Grand Tour. The funniest part of Top Gear, in my opinion, was when him, Richard, and James all pissed off the hillbillies in Alabama. That was the best, and they got pelted with rocks. That was the greatest part about that American road trip. I guess that's true. Even though the RSC Rally Raid Car will save you time, you're lazy, as you said, and you only spend 2 game days in general instead of 3 game days. So the likelihood of you accidentally skipping the Honda S800 it lessens. Anyways, we win the championship. Tokyo is the final round of this championship. All right, here we go. Final round of the GT All-Stars. Am I on the National Do Not Call Registry? Is that a thing? Because every single time I put myself on a Do Not Call list or Do Not Call registry or anything for these people, it never works. They keep calling me no matter what. And at this point, like, when I first started getting the calls, I put myself on all Do Not Call list. But then I kept getting calls from them, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna waste their time, and I'm just gonna abuse the hell out of them. All I'm gonna do.
And hello, everyone.
Oh, what up?
Hello. I never got scam calls, but calls searching for everyone else but me, I get every time. It's like some friends, it's like I have 15 calls calling for Fernando, but I'm called Maria.
You know what the weird thing is? I get calls for people saying that I'm Donna.
Oof.
And dude, here's the thing. I would understand if I got my number from somebody else recently, but dude, I've had the same cell phone number since like the moment I got a cell phone. So it makes no sense that I've been getting calls from since like 2017 for Donna.
Oof. Sandwich. It's a performante.
Oh, are you doing the Are
Acero
you,
Corsa? Yes.
are you Mr. Ligma? Yeah, no, I'm Mr. Sugma, sir.
So I'm gonna call you Donna from now on. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, call me
It's
Donna.
the moving Donna now.
You know what? Okay, I have to admit this might be messed up on my end, but I did call them back and I told them like, hey, I'm actually not Donna. I got a call from a debt collector once, and they're like, Donna, you owe like X amount of $1,000 on like your, I think it was Macy's credit card or something. You know, like one of those department stores for clothing and stuff. And now I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna pay it because this is America. I don't need to pay no debts. No taxation before representation. They're like, all right, we're gonna take you to court and this and that. Like, you're gonna get like subpoena. I was like, oh fuck! Like whoever Donna is, I basically just went and said like I'm not paying for this shit. So I called back. I'm like, wait, I'm not Donna, guys, but you seriously have the wrong number. They're like, oh, well, don't do it again. Otherwise, you could probably go to jail. I'm like, oh shit. All right. What card do you get? Oh, he answered. Oof. The wall. Damn, I mean, I haven't played GT5 in so long to, like... I kind of forgot how to drive fast cars here. No! Hit the wall. I'm about to ruin this whole woman's career. Well, in all fairness, you should have paid her credit card on time. I don't know. Then again, it's just like, I don't know, man. I seriously don't understand why, like, how this freaking robocall thing is still a thing. Like, it's been around since like the 2000s, maybe earlier than that. And there's still not a solution for it at all? Like, really? I mean, the scam likely thing popping up on your iPhone is hard, I guess, but... Indy 500, not quite, Andrew.
Well, Chicane, a simple answer for your question. If they are doing it, it's because there are still people falling into it.
That's true. So many people are still falling for the IRS stuff. Having to go buy iTunes gift cards to pay back their net debts to the Internal Revenue Service.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you got a prize. Just what you need to do is give us your full name, your ID, and your credit card number.
Who are the IRS?
Indie Racing Series.
Yeah, the Indy Racing Series, yep.
And these persons are the same ones who fall on the clickbait of make your penis grow larger here with this fish.
Imagine we finally have robo butters and they pick up the robocalls. The future is now, old man. Yeah, exactly. Stay on the phone until you go to the Best Buy and get the iTunes cards. Do not hang up or you'll face legal charges. Like, I'm sorry. That's just natural selection at that point, don't you think? And again, I don't know. Most of the targets are like elderly people to begin with.
Yeah, because elderly people usually don't have this knowledge, so it's easier for them to fall into these scams. That's why they still happen.
Yep. Squishy talks more sense than Dan does. That is kind of true. Unmute yourself. Just let Squishy take over.
Squishy.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
What's that, Squishy?
Yeah, I agree with Squishy. He knows all the answers.
Lord Squishy Algernon III.
Is he driving in the Clio Cup?
He's probably going to be on the dashboard like one of those hula girls.
Wait, isn't the Squishy the series director?
Yeah. Yeah, you do a better job than Adam Gow.
Yeah, thick. Damn it. Salver took the lead. Okay, I got the lead back. Yay. How long does this championship take us? An hour? I didn't even feel like it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's almost an hour. Yeah, alright.
Not like 4 hours it took for the Formula Gran Turismo then.
Oh, that was 5.
Oh yeah, fine.
It was 5 for B-Spec. It's gonna be like 3 for A-Spec.
I was actually half drunk for that live streams.
That was
That
fun.
explains a lot.
Yeah, I was spouting a lot of crap at the end, so I was like,
That was a lot of fun.
it was.
Pay $500 and let's say you cut the course. Oh, the tech scammer viruses ones. Oh, those are the best videos, dude. The best videos are just people wasting scammers' times, honestly.
Oh, do you remember the time of the scam messages? Like, share this message with 500 people, or someone's gonna grow under your bed when you're sleeping and cut your throat.
Yeah, bloody chain letters. There was actually one I watched which was actually really sad because he was talking to him and he actually got onto a rapport with the scammer that he was actually having a proper conversation with him. And he was like, come on, dude, why are you doing this? And he goes, look, he goes, I know what I'm doing is wrong. He goes, but I need to feed my family. He goes, this is the only way I can actually make a living. He goes, because I don't get paid for this. And he was like getting really upset with it as well. He goes, I need to do it because I need to feed my family and this is the only way I can do it. So it was actually really sad that they're like forced into it, some of them. But
Before it's also a scam.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know. I guess like treacherous waters. I guess it's just a fine line, I suppose. Like,
Yeah.
anyways,
Oh, they still.
we want to amuse Carbon R for winning the GT All Stars. Here it is. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not because there's another tuner car that I have that might be good for 9 hours. Anyways, moment of truth time. Level 17 coupon. What the hell do we get? One time I got a scam call and it's breathing heavily into the microphone like a murderer. They hung up quick. God.
See, I should do the whole Resident Evil thing. If I get a scam call, I'll just go, what are you buying? What are you selling?
Oh god damn it, we already have one of these. It's a Ray Brig NSX. We already
Good
got
cop.
already
Being
have one.
repeated. Yeah.
And that was really lame. Ooh, I got a gold chrome color. I don't mind the Super GT card, Mikhail. It's just that we have this one. And now we have this one. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for this video. Next time on Gran Turismo 5 A-Spec, we're going to be doing the Super GT series.